In the wake of their defeat, Kozmotis, Wyldewood, and Oogie Bugbite regrouped under the murky veil of the swamp. Their powerful alliance had been dismantled by Jack Darkwater and Caroline Dinwiddie, whose light and whimsy defied the creeping shadows they had woven. Seeking redemption and longing for revenge, the Nightmare partners acknowledged they needed a fresh strategy, a performer who understood the ethereal, someone who could weave fear between life and death. Thus, Betelgeuse Darkweaver was summoned. A bard of spectral repute, Betelgeuse was well acquainted with traversing the borders between the mortal coil and the great beyond. His newly acquired connections with restless spirits, as well as his history of deception, made him the ideal candidate to enact their vengeance. Meeting under a waning crescent amidst the marsh, Betelgeuse surveyed the lingering echoes of their former dominion, his dead eyes reflecting an understanding of bitterness and fateful rebirth. Kozmotis and Oogie laid bare their defeat, detailing how light itself had been their undoing. Betelgeuse listened intently, feeling the pull of unfinished storylines. His second life, gifted by capricious specters, had been drab in purpose, but here shimmered a chance to reconnect with the living threads of intrigue. "Oogie, twist the song," Betelgeuse advised, his voice a ghostly whisper. "Kozmotis, craft illusions that thread through memory's nightscape. Let them remember us, not as harbingers of dread, but as tales of awe." His proposal was met with sinister satisfaction. The specter-imbued bard began infusing his performances with fragments of Kozmotis' nightmares and Oogie's swarms. He spun stories that clouded the heart with hopeful darkness, layers of melody enhancing the chaotic terror. Across villages, his presence rekindled fears dissipated by Jack and Caroline. People spoke again of shadows moving just beyond their sight, of melodies that trickled acid dread into their dreams. Yet news of Betelgeuse's haunting influence reached Jack and Caroline. Determination not completely fulfilled, they ventured once more, but this time graced by the spirits of Caroline's dreams. Unyielding druidic light intertwined with Jack's artifice, reinforced by his pumpkins glimmering eerily against the pervasive fog. In their decisive confrontation, Betelgeuse met them with stories that once held vibrant life but now echoed with melancholy. His songs, saturated with the mournful yearning of spectral ties, reached into the marrow of fear and wonder. Yet Jack and Caroline, instruments of shadow and light, defied despair. Caroline's incantations unraveled the necrotic tether of Betelgeuse's magic, while Jack's mechanical pumpkins parried against encroaching shadows. Bound by a potent bond of courage and intent, the duo reclaimed dominions lost to chained nightmares. Betelgeuse, understanding that no revenge could sate the void of unfinished life, retreated into veils of spectral gaiety. Thus, Jack and Caroline proved once more that the world, imbued with whimsy and dreams, could eclipse any shadow-laden melody.